in that previously. So Rod, we're ready for you. Over to you with your presentation, please.
Excellent. All right. Hi, everyone. My name's Rod Bellwood, and today I'm here to talk about the in-country training activities that I've been involved in on behalf of PacMOSSI during the past year. Next slide, thanks, Sally. Okay, so in-country support visits. So in addition to the online and regional training activities that PacMOSSI provides, there's also been in-country follow-up support visits made to 3 countries, Samoa, Kiribati and Tonga. These visits have been based on requests by each country to the PacMOSSI team. And today I'll explain a bit about the types of support that have been provided to these countries. Next, thanks. Okay, so the training in country is a combination of classroom learning and hands-on practical training, where the Ministry of Health staff actually get trained in the field on how to use the equipment that's been provided by PacMOSSI to help control dengue outbreaks. Next one, thanks. Okay, so in Samoa, following the regional spray training that was held in Cairns in late 2023, Samoa was the first country where we provided follow-up residual spray training support in country. So they have since continued to use this method to bring their outbreaks under control. They're an amazing team out there. They're doing really well. Well done, guys. The whole Ministry of Health team in Apia were trained in different settings, as well as the airport biosecurity staff. And in each case, the Ministry of Health staff led the training of their staff and of the airport staff, with Amanda and myself assisting and advising when we were needed. Next, thanks. The Ministry of Health Vector team were trained in the application of residual spray to interior and exterior furnishings at the lovely resort we were staying at the time. We also did training in inside spraying, IRS, and it was at one of the staff's properties in the community. The last photo there is just showing them the documentation that's needed when you're doing dengue responses, knowing where you've treated, what you've treated, and it just maps out, you know, for the Vector team, times when they need to go back, if at all they need to go back. We had a bonus when we were in Samoa. Tanali from Tokole was actually at the conference, and he got to stay with us for the next week doing the training as well, which gave him the skills to take back to Tokelau and control any dengue that comes to that place as well. Okay, went to Kiribati, and the team there were concerned about the risk of dengue outbreaks, and they requested a training that would cover both routine surveillance activities and outbreak response activities. Again, we did a mixture of classroom and practical training to help build their confidence to prepare and respond to dengue outbreaks. This involved pulling out the equipment that was supplied by PacMOSSI and getting out in the field and actually using the things that are there. Next one, thanks. So the Ministry of Health staff are shown how to operate, maintain and store the machinery. There's just something about firing up a backpack sprayer that puts a smile on everyone's face when they got it on their back and making a good noise. So it is good fun getting out there, and you definitely see the confidence build in the people that are showing how to use them. We'll start them up. Start them up. So let's see. Yeah, so that's going to let the chemical out. Yeah. I'll get you to start it first. So I'll get you both to start. Get you to start the machine. Yeah. Prime it up, perfect.
Bump, you have to bump your oil.
So remember to put your foot, yeah, that's it. I purposely put no petrol in, so they had to keep pulling that cord multiple times and build up a sweat. No, I'm only joking. No, we got them fired up and we went spraying some nice water around the hospital and practicing techniques of applying the residual insecticide. All right, next slide. So yeah, we trained 10 Ministry of Health staff in mosquito surveillance, and all the plans were discussed on future setting of BG traps, starting to get a bit of a base of what mosquitoes are around and the densities of those mosquitoes for the risk of dengue outbreaks. Alrighty. So Tonga, just got back from Tonga. The training there was similar to the Samoa training. The support visit to Tonga was arranged in the midst of their dengue outbreak. The aim was to ensure that staff in Vavawu Island, the epicentre of the outbreak, were trained in the most effective spray methods to bring the outbreak under control. Before our visit, the staff in this island had limited, minimal, or actually no prior training on how to spray the insecticides. Next one, thanks. In addition to the spray training, there was also practical training on how to identify, sample and treat the Aedes mosquito breeding sites. And it was a perfect opportunity for PacMOSSI train the trainer, people that came to Cairns and did the course, to upskill their training techniques with their own vector control team. The team on the ground itself, they gained practical skills and confidence in targeted mosquito spray techniques. We were actually on the hospital grounds there, and after we played with the machines, got them used to it, we suited up, put chemical in and actually done treatments around the properties and knocked down a lot of the mosquito population for the staff that were living on grounds at the hospital. So that's good for everyone involved there. We were working out the prioritization of the dengue response areas based on case onset dates and hotspots, not just going off a list, but actually, getting the thought pattern and following cases and knowing which ones to hit first and which ones not to really worry about anymore. The team gained knowledge of different mosquito types, their habitats, and why IRS is important. Very, very important to know the Aedes aegypti are inside, the Aedes albopictus are outside. So that's where key things about the identifications of your mozzies in country is so important. We had some logistical challenges. I found that one of the main logistical challenges is staff having time to do vector control. And you've got other things like getting equipment to islands, having chemical pre-ordered, ready to go for responses when they happen. Some of the staff who trained there, they had different jobs as drivers as well. So they were actually working their full-time job and then coming and training a full day as well. So they were pretty tough, pretty hardcore. They didn't need sleep, so they were good to go. In summary, 3 countries were provided in-country training and advice on their vector surveillance and control activities. Different types of community sites were targeted in each country. So we sprayed inside houses, sprayed around hospitals, churches, we did a school. We actually in Tonga went to a place where there was 2 cases and we did a response in that area. So we did 10 properties, did harborage spraying around the place. IRS is not very well received in Tonga as yet, but I'm sure as time goes on and people realise that we're just targeting certain places where the mosquito arrests and there's not chemical everywhere, that everyone will start opening their doors and loving the idea of a free pest treatment. So that'll build up as time comes on, I'm sure. Like I said, we had the challenges of no limited chemical stock for a big outbreak. You know, you need to have good chemical ready to go. Successes and the way forward. The trainers mentored and upskilled in the country, and passing on those practical skills, giving everyone the confidence when you are actually, you're out there, you're spraying, you're actually doing the job. You just see the confidence in everybody that has been trained, and then they can start training any new workers that come along as outbreaks grow, and year by year when your new staff are coming and going. You have the capability in country, which is the most important thing that PacMOSSI is sort of passing on, is get that skill base in country. Ongoing support and training in country is the way forward, just to keep having that mentorship behind what they're doing. Oh yeah, that's it for me.